Hello, hello. Think we are live. Is the mic good? The mic sounds good. I'll mute that. Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit before it gets too crazy. Try to play a game, but maybe I'll look through X for a second. We'll see. Let's see. Alright, let's get moved over. Don't have that Powerade bottle. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, disable this. And what's this one do? I gotta close that too. Mm. Ugh. Good, we don't have to do anything. I don't think there's anything interesting going on at X, but we'll look at it for a second. Extra Emily. Definitely agree with Aspen on this one. They need to ban people that are like paying attention to their chat and driving.
On his wife crashing his car. My boy's wife crashed his car, and we both watch you a lot. He loved to hear your thoughts on the matter, Sir Peanut. You want to know if I think you want to know my thoughts on crashing a car? Go ahead and cancel me, guys, but I'm pretty sure that's bad. Go ahead and cancel me. On his wife crashing his car. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no jokes to be made there. I don't know. What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. What are you guys talking about? What's going on? What? My boy's wife crashed his car and
It was like less than 24 hours that she was banned. Along with scholar Muhammad Nishert in Chicago drops the mask. We did not come here to coexist. We are superior to everyone else. We will not be surpassed. No one is above us. If other religions want to live with us, they have to worship Allah.
Raised high.
Part out loud.
Unfortunately, these days we don't repeat this enough, or we don't have this aqidah concept firm in our minds that Islam did not come to coexist. Islam Islam لا يعلى. Islam يعلو ولا يعلى عليه. Islam is raised high and nothing is raised above Islam. We can't think of Islam that it came to live with these other religions in the sense that Islam is a religion amongst those religions and they have a share with the truth. And they have a share of justice. And they have a share of, this worship of Allah, the correct worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Islam came to correct all of that. Islam came to remove the oppression of all those religions. And it is the only truth, and it is the only way to justice. Unfortunately, these days we don't repeat this enough, or we don't.
Yeah, that's the quiet part out loud. The Zealand police turned up to my house this morning to confiscate my hunting gun. Oosh. And advise that they have revoked my gun license, all because I have spoken up about mass immigration. Here's my live video as it all went down. Aye, crazy.
Telling me.
Do you take the bolts to front?
Yes, I do. Well, you have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Do you want them to go on a case or not?
Well, you just said to me no.
You don't need to take them, but it's just
Yeah.
them to be,
So yeah.
if you could just stay there with them, Liam.
So
Just figure
I'm going live here because I've just had a visit from the police, all armed, taking my hunting
Is that
rifles
suppressed?
and firearms. Obviously, they think that I'm dangerous with it. So can I flip this? Turn it around. Oh, okay. So here we are on my place, and I've had a visit from these nice people.
That's crazy. Don't let them do this. Don't let them take your guns. Kick liked it. Heart by Kick. It's a fan account. USAID. TARP. Go figure. What's the community note? This is just the USAID tent taken over by the militia. By this logic, if they find a Starlink receiver, it means Elon contributed to the terrorists. Speculates, links to a source that affirms Elon's position, not the notes. Source is a random WordPress blog and articles from 2013. No needed. The image is real and shows what it shows. Discussion of the comment. People. Andrew Wilson's asking questions again. Do you believe that Erica Kirk simply knowingly participated in the murder and cover up of her husband, Charlie Kirk? Simple question. How come none of the TPUSA killed Charlie Kirk people will talk to me? I said. So to be clear, you don't think Erica Kirk participated in Charlie's death, correct? It's a lie or the lies. Spell it out explicitly. I never said she lied. I said she is complicit. I was sitting there watching. Oh yeah, Elon Musk got banned from PoE 2. Using macros or something. Here's something about how big of a platform there is to or not. Eva. Oh man, skipped us. She's not happy about that. She's not happy about that. Biggity dog, 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 dog. Anything else happening? These two are allowed to have powder. Go shut up, you creep. Damn, you're right. But if this is the case, and what is the difference between that and someone, any other photo of a child? Taking the photo of a real child is worse. Or Korah and Itachi, so they're not just cursed by Muslim scholars, but also cursed by Allah herself. Dawa girls mock Jesus taking her curse. But in our case, cursed by Allah?
So, all right, perfect. A female Muslim apologist uses a voice changer so she can sound like a man. All right, perfect. So,
Okay, perfect.
all right, perfect. So,
All right, perfect. So that's
okay, not perfect. Not realizing that she just got herself cursed by Allah. Being cursed by Allah means being thrown out of Allah's mercy forever, by the way, in case people don't know.
okay, perfect.
Okay, not perfect. Riyadh al-Salihin 1631, also reported by Bukhari and others, the Messenger of Allah cursed men who copy women and cursed women who copy men, and in other narrations, imitating men, in voice, in apparel, and in mannerisms. So congratulations, you just got cursed by Allah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, not perfect. Meanwhile, another Muslim apologist plucks and shapes her eyebrows, not knowing that she's cursed by Allah. narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. From Ibn Mas'ud, he said, Allah has cursed those women who practice tattooing and those women who have themselves tattooed, and those women who get their hair removed from their eyebrows and faces, except the beard and mustache, in case you have one, and those who make artificial spaces between their teeth for beauty. And a woman started to argue with him, saying, what is all this? Understandably. He replied, why should I not curse those whom the Messenger of Allah cursed and who are cursed in Allah's book? Hair from your eyebrows, as petty as it may seem to you, shaping your eyebrows gets you a curse from Allah. And not only does Allah curse the one who plucks her own eyebrows, He curses the one who does it for her if she has one. Sunan Nisa'i 5101 and others. I heard Aisha say, the Messenger of Allah forbade the woman who does tattoos and the woman who has that done, the woman who fixes hair extensions and the woman who has that done, An-Namisa, the one who does the plucking, and Al-Mutawan who has it done. So it's not bad enough that you get it done. Even if you help someone else get it done, you're also cursed. Since you women are already cursed by Allah, there's no point to keep working for Him to earn His favor, since your fake God has already rejected you for stupid, silly, petty things like shaping your own eyebrows. Might as well come to the one whom you mock for being called cursed for us, the one who bore our curse and bore our punishment so that we can be saved and rescued. The one whom you mock is your only chance to be saved, since your fake God has already rejected you and cursed you.
Heavy. That would be heavy to be a Muslim. Mosque commander Walid Hania, who burned 2 Jewish infants to death in a microwave and brutally mutilated and murdered a Christian female tourist after raping her on October 7th. It's been eliminated in a covert operation. Was he in the tent? Sheesh. Black guy entering a sweet frog harasses this man and his 2 kids and steals their ice cream. What? I've been looking at getting a cane sword. Think it would be good to have one. They have cane guns too, did you know that? That's pretty awesome. Considering how much the Constitution has been weaponized against Americans, yeah. Humble yourself to admit that you misrepresented me. I never claimed it's the consensus view that Jesus claimed to be the Son of Man. Scholars accept prophecy when they do these studies. The most they can say is that the expectation of people early on was that of something similar to what the Quran says. Anytime a Muslim is caught in massive errors, they claim victory to gaslight everyone when everyone can see how bad you look. Number 1, now you are lying. I never said it is your claim that the consensus says Jesus is the Son of Man. I said the consensus is clear that in the Gospels, Jesus is the Son of Man. Get it right and stop lying. You said so. If we take the scholarly view that Jesus is like the Son of Man to be different, and then the Quran's right about Jesus speaking of Ahmed. This is false, as it is not the scholarly view. You're simply wrong and won't admit it. No scholar says the expectation of people early on was that of something similar to what the Quran says. This is false. As Erman Sanders and others say, the Son of Man was originally a divine figure that would appear in the 1st century. Cite one scholar who said the expectation of people early on was that of something similar to what the Quran says. Mark and Jesus, Matthew and Luke don't care about his opinions, so why should I? I agree that Mark believes Jesus argument. The argument is that there are layers of saying that make a distinction between Jesus and the Son of Man that are multiply attested in Mark and Q. Yeah, I don't know why they use Q. Parts you like can claim they are from the historical Jesus because it fits your conclusion. We've seen this nonsense before. Muslims quoting, mining John 14 through 16. I can easily show the whole of Mark 8:31 through 38 meets the criteria of embarrassment. Dissimilarity, historical congruence, and multiple attestations. You are just cherry picking parts of Mark you like, ignoring how other parts are reliable for similar reasons. Yeah. You're a dishonest intellectual. Way to accuse me of lying and then lie. His screenshot is clearly me talking about what the gospel says. It is a fact. There is no place Jesus is explicitly not the Son of Man. Deal with it. And conveniently be leaving out the fact that this is a response to you saying Jesus is the Son of Man in your Bible. He's also not the Son of Man in other parts. That's the whole point, genius. Saying a view as a scholar means the same as appealing to a view that is the consensus, and you call Muslims low IQ, you talk about projection. Either you're a liar or too stupid to speak to me. You're clearly not thinking straight. You did not say a scholarly view. I'll take the Christian view that Jesus doesn't know the hour and his human... stupid argument. What? Oh, the horde. Jeez. Isn't a bad movie. Several posts from a left-wing activist group chat on Facebook mocking me and suggesting that I'll get a bullet in the neck for doing debate stands. Now this tells me two things. First of all, we're annoying the right people. Second of all, the left, rather than engaging in fair debate, would wish death upon an actual 17-year-old. Yeah. Artists. Followed by artists. Alright, I'm done with X. All I can look at. Maybe we watch. Should we watch something about Hassan? I've been wanting to see this. What is this?
Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. I'm filming this on June 30th. All information is up to date as of June 30th. And we have a fascinating topic to discuss as the United States has begun building and implementing new super weapons to crush China in a war. This coming after China continues its rapid expansion of military capabilities. Fighter jets have been scrambled multiple times now to counter the Chinese threat. So we are building new weapon systems, game-changing weapon systems, and they will be integrated with the B-2 stealth bomber and other platforms. So we're going to break it all down. What does this mean? How will these weapons be used? And much more. Before we get started, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you nothing. Huge boost to the channel. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the weapons? Who will win the war between the United States and China, which will inevitably happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the notification bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Reach out with whatever you got. Now, let's get into it. So we're going to start with the B-2 side of this before we get into the secret missiles that are being built that should terrify the living daylights out of the communist regime in Beijing. So as we all know, China is building more aircraft carriers, building more ships, building more missiles. They're trying to build a stealth bomber. They're trying to build more stealth fighter jets. The U.S. is building more stealth bombers with the B-21. All this is boiling up to the point where the window for China to take Taiwan opens in 2027, which is just next year, and closes in 2031, 2032 by the U.S. military assessment and the Chinese military assessment as well. So everyone with access to that information believes war between China and the United States is inevitable. Both sides are trying to arm themselves to the teeth with the greatest weapon systems and technology possible. That leads me to this. This was a shocking announcement yesterday of a previously unknown capability of the U.S. military announced by Air Force Global Strike Command. It says the PAC-AF, what's that stand for again? The official Pacific Air Forces. So PAC-AF successfully conducted a live fire sinking exercise using the B-2 Spirit north of the Mariana Islands, deploying the long-range anti-ship missile, demonstrating enhanced ability to achieve strategic objectives within range of potential threats. So what you are looking at here, we did not know before yesterday that the B-2 stealth bomber had the ability to fire long-range anti-ship missile.
Yeah,
so
because
this sent shockwaves through the military community, through the geopolitical community, because this thing can carry, I believe, at least a dozen of these and fire them at standoff distance. Why is this critically important? Well, the B-2 stealth bomber
look at how many ships China's trying to build.
Would be borderline impossible to find in the sky, unlike fighter jets, for example, like an F-18 or F-16, which have radar signatures. The B-2 can be stealthy up in the sky and fire these anti-ship missiles at standoff distance. You're looking at the B-2 here. There is the missile right there, and sink Chinese ships. I cannot stress this enough. This was a previously unknown capability of the B-2. Nobody knew before yesterday in the public we had this capability, and it should send a shiver down the spine of the Chinese leadership. So right here we have some more detail. And we're going to get into secret missiles that are building, which maybe are even more of a game changer.
Most of China's
the LRASM is an anti-ship missile designed to detect and destroy enemy ships at long range, developed by the United States. It's a key component in the U.S. military's counter-maritime strike operations, providing a decisive edge against adversaries. I'm going to highlight this. It says, with the deployment of the LRASM from the B-2 Spirit, the Pacific Air Forces takes a major step forward in countering maritime threats. This milestone showcased impressive high-end innovation, reinforcing the U.S. military's commitment to safeguarding national interest and maintaining global security. So right here, this is the missile. It was developed in 2018, so we know about the missile's existence. That is not new.
Ukraine has been using.
The fact that the B-2, a stealth platform, can now enter contested airspace in a war with China, making it very hard for China to shoot down and use this missile to sink any and all Chinese ships threatening U.S. forces. So the B-1 could carry it. Of course, the B-1's not stealth. This is another look at the missile there. This is a watershed moment for the B-2. And if the B-2 can do it, I guarantee you the B-21 can do it. Now, more interesting, and I would argue more interesting, we are now developing a secret missile to crush the Chinese. So it says the U.S. Air Force is developing the AFLRW, a new missile with a 1,000 nautical mile or more than 1,800 kilometer range, built to strike high-value targets like tankers and command aircraft from unprecedented distances. Classified industry day set for August 25th, August 26th at Eglin Air Force Base. So later in August, there will be a classified meeting where this weapon is shown off to the people who need to know about it, the people that will be using it. So we are building a missile that is unlike any missile that has ever been built before. Now, this sums it up nicely. It says basically a 1,000 nautical mile air-to-air missile from fortified Guam, B-1, B-21, B-2, B-52, B-1, maybe F-35, F-15, engage Chinese aircraft over deep Taiwan from the safety of the second island chain. like a long-range sniper versus infantry. 1,000 to 2,000 units would be a total game changer. So our fighter jets right here could linger around Guam and take out planes that are still by the Chinese coast. This is far out of range of what Chinese fighter jets can hit. They can't even get close to hitting us at this distance.
Maybe 100
so this
kilometers
secret missile that we are now building gives us unprecedented strike capabilities. Pair that with the fact the B-2 can now use this anti-ship missile, and you have stealth launching capabilities in the entire conflict zone at ranges the Chinese cannot shoot your planes down. Now, China still has the weapons to hit the Guam mainland with their missiles, but they cannot shoot planes down at that distance. That gives the United States in the potential war with China a massive, massive advantage. Now, here's some more details about this weapon. It said this comes from the War Zone. It says the U.S. Air Force is set to hold a classified meeting with defense contractors to share its requirements. Hold on one second. We got an ad popping up here. To share its requirements for a new air-to-air missile with a maximum range of at least 1,000 nautical miles. This is roughly 10 times the reach afforded today by the latest versions of the AIM-120 advanced medium-range air-to-air missile. An anti-air missile with this kind of extreme range would be especially well suited for attacks on critical airborne early warning and control planes, as well as tankers and other high-value aerial assets operating in rear areas. The Air Force is also already interested in an air-to-surface version of the weapon, which it has dubbed the Air Force Long-Range Weapon. So we are changing the game against China. China is rapidly building new equipment, rapidly building new stuff. We are building stuff the Chinese, as of today, could not dream of manufacturing. We will have standoff strike distance against every plane the Chinese can get in the air, and then we can infiltrate the contested airspace with the stealth platforms, the B-2, the B-21, deploying that anti-ship weapon, that anti-ship cruise missile, and knocking out whatever ships they get in the water. Now,
I wonder if that's why we're not being so aggressive
as
with
this
our
is happening, we've had two recent jet scrambles against Chinese forces. So it says, according to a release, this is the most recent one. It says, according to a release from the Japanese Joint Staff, the Japanese Air Self-Defense Forces Southwestern Air Defense Force scrambled fighter jets to deal with a suspected aircraft intrusion, likely the Chinese Air Force aircraft in the East China Sea. In the past year, both Chinese and Russian aircraft and vessels have tested Japan's airspace in the Air Defense Identification Zone and territorial waters, as Japan has taken a firmer stance on their regional and global defense commitments, support for Taiwan, and increased force readiness in response to Chinese coercive actions. So that was the most recent one. This one was back in May, saying, according to a release again from Japan, fighter jets of the Japanese Air Self-Defense Forces, Southwestern Air Defense Force, were scrambled to deal with likely Chinese aircraft. So that we, over the past month and a half, 2 months, multiple times, jets have had to be scrambled to confront Chinese fighter jets. So the threat remains looming. The threat remains serious. So as of me filming this on June 30th, we now know that the United States possesses critically important capabilities that the public did not know about prior to yesterday. On top of that, we are building a secret missile, a game-changing missile capable of hitting Chinese aircraft far out of range of where they can hit us. So clearly everyone is building up to the big show, the big war with China. We are likely going to see a lot more tech advancements as that happens. I will be here to update you as we know more and more, but I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about these new weapons, this new technology, these new capabilities?
I mean, they basically have R2-D2 on board already.
As always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.
AI built into the F-35s. Lead streamer tournament.
You know what? I want to show you something cool though,
it's the
because we
last
talked
one.
about nonsense, and it's nice to balance. I'm going to take you for a spin on X. But you know how we were talking about AVGN, Cinemassacre, keeping private when it comes to his politics, which is fine. I mean, I respect that. I understand it 100%. But it's not the only thing that I think we should start keeping private. A lot of privacy is an illusion these days, and we know it.
Yes.
But there are things that I think would be great to keep private, and YouTubers now and streamers are stopping to keep these things private. For instance, check this out. Check this out. This is Asmongold, and he said this.
The fact that you can compare sex and games is proof you. The fact that you can compare sex and games is proof you have had sex. I don't know. Like it's again, so this is the reason why I don't talk about it a lot. It's just because I think that if you do that, there's two reasons. So the first reason why I don't talk about it a lot is people that I've had relationships with are public figures. And so me talking about that might make them uncomfortable, and I'd be sharing things that would make them feel weird. Yeah. That's number one. And number two is that I just think that it attracts people that are losers. It attracts people that are like weird parasocial losers that want to like keep up with and follow what you do. And they want to be involved in your personal life on like on a deep level. And like, I don't want to have people involved with my personal life on a deep level.
Fair.
Like, that's about it. And I don't have a problem like saying any of that or being public about a relationship necessarily. But I think that people in general, they come to my stream because they want to watch me talk about stuff or do things, not because they want to hear about like, you know, some girl that I'm talking to or some person that's going to come visit or something like that. Right. Like, I'm not interested in that. It's the same reason, by the way, why I don't really talk. Like, I never rate female streamers. I never really say anything. Like, I could say like, you'll find it rare that I even say that girls are attractive on my stream that are like other streamers, because I don't want to have, I don't know. I just feel like it could put women in a position that would be uncomfortable. Right. I mean, that's about it. You never what? Right. Yeah.
Well, I don't do that. Personally, if I think a girl is pretty, I'll say it. But apart from that, I think the point he's making here is important. And I do appreciate this, because all of this came from a post that he made not too long ago, which had to do with, I don't even know if I can use the word sex on a stream, to be honest. YouTube is insane these days, so I don't know. Let's say sex from now on. But the idea is keeping private about your sexual life is based. We should bring back being private about private things. Right? And at the end of the day, if you're all about, oh, my body count, oh, this girl, I took this girl and I did this and I did that, it shows you're insecure. That's what it shows. It shows that you are like, oh, you want validation, you want people to think that women are all over you. And to be honest, what's the point? It makes you sound juvenile. That's what it makes you sound. A man doesn't talk like that, in my experience. But the problem with streaming is that a lot of streamers are so self-centered these days. It's an ego problem. Everything is me, 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 me. And as I say, this came because Asmongold made a post. I'm looking for it if I can find it. He made a post where he was saying that he prefers gaming over having sex with a girl. Well, to be honest, I think he was trolling. I don't actually believe that for a second. It's here. He said, Asmongold says he's more interested in video games than sex. Girls are nice, sure, but I really like video games. That's my favorite thing to do. I think he was trolling. I also trolled myself a little bit, and I said, I love video games. I really do, but no. Regardless of that, though, it's crazy, because then the usual people then went after him, trying to shame him, meaning like that this guy never had any experience, which is obviously not true. But at the end of the day, it's just that he's private about it. And I value that. That's where I wanted to go with this. I value privacy in personal matters when it comes to this, like your relationships and your life like that. I think we should bring it back. And you know what else we should bring back? Shame. We should bring back shame. People should be ashamed of some stuff that they say. And the problem is that they are not, because at the end of the day, this weird society we built where we monetize everything creates a situation where as long as it gets the click, I'm getting a reward for it. And so I think it F's up with the reward system in your brain. I really do. So it's kind of crazy. Absolutely insane. Jealousy is the devil's water. You're absolutely right. Here's a question for you guys. Here's the next question. How does this photo make you feel? Asks this user on X. One word, guys. One word. Photo. What do we say? What do we say? For me, when I look at this, I think peaceful. It's peaceful. It's peaceful family. Time. That's what it looks like. Normal, yeah. Vintage. Probably more than vintage, my friend. And I think to be vintage, something needs to be like 20 years old. So like stuff produced in the early 2000s is vintage. I think.
Isn't that crazy?
Is it vintage or AI? I don't know. It's probably AI. But of course, it looks like 1950s family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one thing that I 40s, like 50s. About the fashion of the 1950s, which to me is peak, is the fact that there was a massive distinction between feminine and masculine. Whereas even like, never mind today, but even like in the 90s and the 80s, I mean, everyone was wearing jeans and t-shirt. And even today, jeans and t-shirt, male and female. I kind of liked it when women were wearing dresses and men were wearing trousers and shirts with the hat. But the hat probably going back to the 30s, the 20s, the little, I don't know what to call it, but I think you know what I mean.
Fedora or
to be fair, the
something.
only place where I see these days, there are exceptions, but the only place where I see girls in dresses,
top hats would be cool to come back.
And not even all churches do it. Sometimes, like LDS churches are always dressed kind of like this, but and I guess Jehovah's Witnesses as well. Not sure about that. Just Catholic churches a little less these days, really. At least in Italy, I don't know how it is in your country. Foundational, that's a good word. Based, of course, this is based. That's a based family with a dog as well. With a good boy. Look at the good boy. Look at the good boy. Wholesome, that's another good one. Yeah, I think it does look like 50s a bit, doesn't it? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Normal. Totally. It is the norm to have a good, what do you call it, nuclear family, traditional family. Yes. I'm going to say it, the traditional family.
See, I said it. That was right.
The best family for any society. It doesn't mean that now I don't want to make it illegal for other people to have different families and whatever, but the traditional family unit to me is the best family unit that you can have. All right, so I have a question.
Agreed.
Are you guys going to watch this or no? You guys watching this? Are you guys watching the lady?
Watch it when it's out.
Nope, I see a lot of no in chat. Yeah, me neither. I'm not watching shit. I'm not watching it. Absolutely not. Hard pass, 100%. 100%, my friend. You know what's crazy about something like this? What's crazy is that they make these weird statements. Of course, I made a video about it. It was a reaction to Brett Cooper, who made some really good points. But the reality is, and this is something I said on my post on X, where I talked about this, and it's the following. Her remark about the sick fans, the bad people, and then she called them Christian dads. All these Christian dads. She said it like that negative connotation, right? And of course, everybody clapped.
Yeah,
in
she
Hollywood,
looks weird.
Everybody clapped. Because at the end of the day, if you're Christian, white, and straight, and you're a dad, you can be made fun of as much as they want, because
she needs made fun of a little bit more. Cult. She thinks she's hot stuff. Could you
imagine if she said that about Muslim dad? It would never happen. Impossible.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. It wouldn't happen.
They will do it with Christian dads. They'll mock the Christian dads all they want because it's accepted by the dogma of the cult. It's how it is. But she would never dream to say anything like that about any other religion. She wouldn't, would she? Even if the backlash or the attacks or the critics were the same, she wouldn't do it. Not to mention the whole queer icon thing. It was like, goodness gracious, it was ridiculous, to be honest. It was ridiculous. I don't know where we're going, but Hollywood is getting worse with each passing day, my friends. All right, guys, what do you think of this? I want to preserve the culture and tradition of my people, says the Native American, the American Indian. And the lady here says, oh, such a noble cause. And then the Irish girl in this case. But to be honest, you can literally take this and put any European or people of European descent, doesn't even matter, and says, I want to preserve the culture and tradition of my people. Right-wing fascists! Yes, guys. It is. That's the truth.
That's exactly
this is what we got
to
work with, unfortunately. Who was the first gaming YouTuber you watched out of these four? Well, to be honest, it's because they say gaming YouTuber, because who was the first to introduce you to gaming? I would have to say something like, Nintendo Power. Not even that, because in fact, I was gaming even before that. Yeah, we can't even address it. But when it comes to these four, what do you guys think? Thank you, Ray Gonzalez, for the 5 Metatron memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. For you, Markiplier, really? None of them? Wow. Well, first gaming YouTuber for me would be AVGN. It's the Angry Video Game Nerd, is this guy, because I remember I was watching him. I never really liked PewDiePie. It was not my... I get it. People found him funny. For me, it wasn't my type of comedy. I didn't have anything against him. I don't have anything against him. And I'm glad that he was very successful. And then he had a wonderful family with a wife, a child, moved to Japan. Hey, wonderful, wonderful for him. I'm happy. But I wasn't into PewDiePie even at the peak of his success. Markiplier, I used to watch him a little bit because I liked his voice. It sounded very like someone who is a professional, people that record radiophonic. Does that make sense? Is that a word, or did they just make it? So yeah, I watched a few of his horror games and then I got bored. Jacksepticeye, he screamed too much. Now he's a little more relaxed with the screaming, so I occasionally watch him play horror games. Although I'll be honest with you, I actually enjoy watching his girlfriend play the games more, Gab Smolder, Evelyn, because she screams less. It's just something with me and screams. I just can't, I'm not the age demographic for it, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I do watch occasionally him. The split second, I'm going to be honest with you, the split second that Sean, Jacksepticeye, says anything anti-Christian or says anything very political, I click out of the video. But I didn't block him. I like him as an individual, but I can't stand his politics. So I don't unsubscribe from channels because they have different politics than me, by the way. I still watch him.
Yeah, neither do I.
But when he says something and it pisses me off, I click out of the video, and then I watch someone else. But then there are situations when he didn't, and then in that situations, then I find his humor funny, and so I watch the videos. It's kind of case by case. But of all these four, I want to be honest, the Angry Video Game Nerd is, yeah, I still watch him. Like when I give the formula to my son, I usually play one of his videos. The old ones, though. New ones I don't like. I like the old ones, so I rewatch the stuff from like 10 years ago. And that's me. I actually wonder what his politics are because I haven't got a clue. I think it's quite private when it comes to that. Am I right?
Apolitical.
Next to show you. Oh, yeah, this is me, by the way, guys. This is me. Anyone else relate here? Steam Summer Sale is here. You have enough games, but I don't have these games, 75%. I'll be honest, even when they don't have the,
I can't
the
play
discount, and I see a game and I keep buying games
Steam
and
sales.
I don't even play them because I don't have enough time. I don't even know why I buy them. It must be like there has to be like a rewarding mechanism in the brain that when you see a game that you like, you buy it even if you know you're not going to be able to play it. But yeah, I do this. This is literally me. This is literally me. If you appreciate my content so far and wish to help ensure my ability to continue to tell it how
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. And then we'll play some Marvel Rivals, I think. Alright. Back here, let me go. Alright. Put that. I'll go there. Yeah, on purpose. I'm sorry. I'm listening to something in my headset too. And talking to myself about it. Okay. Alright, task manager. Let's see. How are we still at 5,000? Let's do this. Let's do this. Where is it? And open it. Some weird stuff. Super weird stuff. Okay. I think we're good. No, I don't want that open. Yeah. Hopefully I can focus on playing a game. I have serious trouble doing that anymore. All right, let's see. Loki. Gosh. The chat is on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Only one team wins this. Try to make it yours.
Without chaos, life becomes a
You're in the lead now. Try to make it last.
Cheering for my friends. Nothing for a god.
Disappear! But you can still turn this around.
That was nothing for a god. Cheering for my friends. Thanks for the boost.
I did the wrong thing.
The more the merrier. I have many places.
I appreciate it. Disappear!
hit her.
Always come back. I have many faces. You are restored. I specialize in revenge. I outnumber you. Your powers are mine. That was nothing for a god.
That is.
Healing for my friends.
Shoot.
The more the merrier. Together I unleash Shanti's power. I outnumber you. They dare to lay hands on me. The more the merrier. You are restored. Disappear! As it should be. I have many. That should make a difference. Time to vanish.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Eye of Agamotto.
You can't expect to win them all.
I got Agamotto'd. Nice try. I heal him. Not as good as Cloak, but still not bad. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make a phone call real quick. She didn't answer. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Hopefully everything's good on the stream. Just double check. She didn't answer. Audio is good. Huh. Can't focus yet. Give me a minute. My eyes hurt, so we're just gonna put a video on. I'm gonna listen to it. Ugh. See, this is my issue. I open up the game, then I get dizzy, or my eyes like. Don't you know? Christians are persecuted. Oh no. Belle Porsche.
Now, one of YouTube's biggest ever terror supporters went after Asmongold, made this entire video about how Asmongold is promoting terror propaganda because he supports killing terrorists. I know. Apparently killing terrorists is bad now. This is un-American, and I will not hear another word of this. This is blasphemy. Anyway, I'm very curious to see what this is about. I'm excited. Apparently everyone's coming after my boy, the Roach King. But if you watch Asmongold, you will note that basically all of his opinions were just opinions that I had about 6 months ago. Nuxtradamus has been dominating the entire public discourse sphere. What can I say? Killing terrorists is awesome, actually. And when Israel does it, that just means that we don't have to do it. So W, I guess. All right, very excited to see what Noah Samson's crashing out about because all of his friends in Hamas are dying, and it's really hard. It's really hard if you're a Palestinian. Imagine being born with 67 IQ. You're raised to want to kill Jews. You try to kill Jews, and then the Jews absolutely decimate your entire culture and city. It's brutal. It's brutal. And then you know what they do? They cry genocide for a decade, and they try to kill Jews again, and their city blows up again. It's actually heartbreaking stuff. Lock in, free Palpatine.
Hello.
What's it called again? The quest to beat Hopeless Pursuit. Also, I'm uncanceling this queuing again. There's no way I'm in a 6-minute long Rivals queue. I'm bugged. Yo, Spence. Could be a sign. I mean, I don't think it's a sign to stop playing. I think it's more of just like a sign that we're starting to get kind of up there in ranks again, you know? Especially this time of day. Because, like, what time is it right now? I mean, it's 7 o'clock on the East Coast. This should be peak hours.
All right. Well, since we were playing more Rivals, so I figured we could watch Flats for a second. See how he's playing, Mr. Number 2 in the world for creators.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Ooh. My poor Rocket player. Insta-banned off the bat. And we have a guy hovering Gambit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what I do kind of low-key want to do today, though? I want to do more ZZZ. Like, we spent so much time yesterday just running around trying to do all this, like, grabbing all the side quests. I should just do that off stream, honestly. Maybe, like, tonight by myself. Grab all the side quests and be ready to do some pulls.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Be wary. No
Damn, Gambit got through.
where Magneto yields.
Is Mexico World Cup on tonight? Because I was trying to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner tonight again. And there's this banging Mexican restaurant near my house. And I went there during one of the World Cup matches and it was fucking packed. This place was wall to wall people. And it's fire. But unfortunately, because there's so many people, the food was a little, like, they messed up our order a little bit because of that. But they had so many people, it's kind of like, you know, happens. That just means I'm probably not going there tonight. Nothing against it. I just, dude, listen. Okay. Low-key Gambit?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's unplayable.
What?
Huh?
Wait, are you trolling?
Wait, you guys aren't in the know? Go Sue. Sue was OP. Or like Luna.
Good.
You have no defensible. On defense, you can't kite. And you can't even really run it on offense either, but it's like playable.
Alright, when I get killed, I will swap.
Yeah, that works. No, it's fine. Anything works in Cell.
What is this guy doing?
It should work though. We should just instead of if we don't win, yeah.
I can't believe I'm hearing a guy say don't play Loki Gambit. I'm in awe.
They have Loki. Finish Brian.
Backline fast.
I'm dead.
They're playing Loki Gamma too. Like, come on. I can't believe somebody would say that.
Miracle maker.
Grab them. Look. I grabbed them. Go past them.
Where's one? Where's one?
Gotta touch you. Have a master.
I'll go build anything. It's on.
Grab cap.
Go,
Okay.
Give me it.
Enemy located.
Oh, is that Flats?
What's up?
I'm not gonna fanboy, bro. It's okay. I was just saying hi. Like, I would say hi to anyone else.
Yeah, lock it.
You're good.
Damn it, you just want a match?
I wouldn't match.
No, I did
I'd rather
not.
you go first. I think if they go.
No, I did not.
We should use down. We gotta start with them.
Calm, actually. Elite calm.
Oh, okay.
Check mine.
Cap on me here. I have hope, but I'm not near you.
We're chill. Go.
Don't know where the hell that is.
Oh, I can't believe he was still
Holy
flipping.
shit. What a troll ult.
I'll be back.
I don't even know what I'm fucking ulting here now.
Break up this Wolverine. Get ready. He's going left side.
Go. We could go early with Rogue. That's better. We take first turn.
I'm on left side.
We're trying to grab the rogue off.
Oh, really good ult.
Dead?
We can probably fight here.
Death of the Loki.
No, I'm not playing stack. Dude, try to play really far back. Okay.
Look the path. He looked prone.
I warned you.
Can I grab him?
She's up.
They're down two, you just look gambit.
Got the cap off you in 2 seconds.
Come back.
Cap on, hitting.
We have it. And we have wall, we can win it. Don't hesitate. Huge. Oh.
Wolverine.
Dude, my rogue has fucking 10 kills. Holy shit, how?
For being here when I eat my mac and cheese.
How does rogue do?
That's appreciated.
We're not TP?
Okay, oh, we didn't TP?
Okay. Okay.
We hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop.
I probably should have TP'd that.
Yo, Flats, do you like play something else?
What do you want me to play into that?
Range is really good in the Gambit game.
Wolverine, do not
You think what? Oh, is that what you think?
Wolverine.
Are you wait? Hang on. Are you just stat watching, or are you actually like watching?
No.
Relax.
I think we just take less time. You saved me one time with the mag bubble. It's just not that.
Whoa, grab wall.
Thanks for what combo then.
Use Gambit, whatever.
Another one.
Back it up.
Whatever, mate.
I'll be alright. I vault.
But we can go with...
Good deal, man. I'm grabbing the
Eesh. Alright, I guess we should get into it, he. Asmon's playing where winds meet, but The swing. Did he never go to the guild? This is the guild hall. Look. This is just... He's just amazed at the guild area. Holy. Your map. What? Yeah, rank 1 guild versus guild. Do another breakthrough. All right. I think I prefer performance over ultra performance. I think it just looks better. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm in silver because I haven't played for a while, so I gotta climb and grind all the way back up. Ugh. 1,250 points. I've been playing like here and there, but I haven't been able to play consistently by any means. Oh, thank you for whatever that is.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Alright, we got 2 damage, we got 2 healers, got a penny, we're stopping, so I want to go.
The higher the pressure,
Emma.
the more dazzling the diamond. When mutants are in danger, the white
Actually, let's go mag.
Beware. Our past was mild.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
But the future belongs to mutant kind.
Whoa, the great Magneto.
Whoa, what happened to my reticle?
Big bucks to hunt you down, chum.
I am not surprised. There are many who view mutants as monstrosities.
Not me. I tend to stick to the real monsters.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
My people
1.
fit that description as well.
You have to stop them
I
from
would
securing the
choose
mission
my
area.
targets carefully if I were you.
There you are, you cheeky gits.
There's Rogue. Oof. I'm missing hell.
Much better.
Got my sights on one. I like the cold.
You shall not be harmed. You need not
Have
fear.
yourself a look.
Disappointing.
A monster hunter can be a good ally. Temporarily.
Much better.
Down to 30 seconds. Final 10 seconds.
You shall not be harmed.
The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up.
Okay.
Including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields.
Round 2.
Charles dreamed of a safe haven for all mutants. At last, I have made it a reality.
No, they're not real. They're not real people at all.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We are not so different, you and I, my reptilian friend. Both our species inch ever closer to extinction, yet we refuse to fade away without a fight.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Legends always rise again. You are under my protection.
Dinner time, love! That's a good claw. Team strength.
All right.
Final score.
That was kind of potatoes there.
0.
All right, I can get another one, I think. Guess we'll get Angela's next. Oh, no, not yet. Almost. 60 more. But I think I'm going to call it here. I did one comp game. I might play some more comp, but I'm not going to do it on stream. Just... Eyes are already hurting. Sucks. All right. Well, thank you for turning out, showing up. I'm happy I got to do this for a few hours, 2 hours or whatnot. But all right, we'll try to get back at it again. Hopefully I can get on this grind one more time. We'll see though. Hopefully we can do a little bit more consistently in the future. But all right, thank you everybody for tuning in.